How many times have you asked yourself, man, I wish I could be a video. I wish I didn't have to keep saying the same things over and over again. I wish we had a video for new patients that are coming in so they know what to expect. I wish I had a video to explain this particular step-by-step test or this particular scenario so that I don't have to repeat myself. What if you could have as many videos as you want in a matter of minutes without ever having to brush your hair, have proper lighting, and pull out a camera? I'm going to show you how to use AI avatars to accomplish all this. Let's dive right in. So, guys, you're going to head over to heygen.com. So it's app.heygen.com. And when you get there, you're going to go to avatars. So if you notice here, it says try avatar 4. If you click on this, and all you need to do is upload a photo. So I'm going to find a photo that I like of myself. Let's upload this one. And then I can either upload an audio or I can type in a script. Okay, so I've uploaded my picture. Now I'm going to drop in, I'm going to show you how to use this entire software to make step-by-step tutorials. I think that's going to be the easiest thing because you're going to be able to instantly implement this into your practice, regardless of what type of healthcare practice you have. So I'm going to focus on a test called the GI map test. It's a stool test. If you're unfamiliar with it, a lot of functional medicine practitioners will use it. Takes a look at a million different things. You have to poop in a taco. So let's find a good way to say that in under 840 characters. So that's not words, that's characters. So if you are going to ask ChatGPT to create a script for you, make sure that it's under 60 seconds, or in this case, I would probably just say under 840 characters, give me this information. And then I'm going to select a voice. All you need to do is click on it to play.
Hey there, here's how I sound. Hope you like it. The right voice brings. Hey there, here's how I sound. Hope you like it. Hey there, here's how I sound. Hope you like it. The right voice brings avatar videos to life.
Now, you're going to want to look for the right language. In your case, if you are looking for a specific language, and what a great use case to be able to have this in Spanish, to be able to have this in all different languages on your website. But you're also going to make sure if you do pick English, that you're going to choose between English and American English.
Hey there, here's how I sound. Hope you like it.
Hey there, here's how I sound. Hope you like it.
Now, obviously, it's got to match with my picture. So I'm going to look for um, Luminous Lila.
Hey there, here's how I sound. Hope you like it.
I like it. Now, all I've done is taken my picture. I've asked ChatGPT for a 60-second script, and I've chosen Lila's voice, and I'm going to generate video. We'll give that a few minutes to render. And while that's happening, I'm going to walk you through how to use an AI avatar. I'm not just using a picture in 60 seconds, but how to make longer videos using AI avatars. So the very first thing you're going to want to do is click on Create a Video, and we're going to use Avatar Video. Now, portrait would be if you're using it for social media. In this case, we're probably going to use landscape. It might even be something you want to embed on your website. So let's say you had a web page on instructions on how to park at the practice or instructions on the GI map stool test. You're going to want to probably host those videos on YouTube and then embed them onto your page. So in this case, landscape is going to be the best fit. And if you'll notice, you have a variety of different avatars that you can choose from. I think the ones that have a bit of a background to them are great. I actually think Georgia would really represent, I think Georgia would be a good representation for somebody that would work at a clinic. So she might be a client coordinator, a clinic coordinator, a manager. I think she's a good fit. Let's hear how she sounds.
Welcome to the new era of video creation with HeyGen. Simply type your script to get started. Welcome to the new
I like it. So I'm going to head over here. And what I've done is I've created a bit of a longer script for this particular video, but I'm still going to use the example of a GI map testing, but this will be more of a step-by-step tutorial. Okay, so what I've done is I've gone and asked ChatGPT to give me under 2,000 characters, a step-by-step tutorial of the GI map test. and I'm going to just drop it in here. This is great. And then I like Georgia. I'm going to show you how to use your own voice and your own likeness to make a video at another time, but this is just simply using somebody in the clinic, so a representative, an AI assistant, to create content that doesn't necessarily have to come from you. So I think Georgia is great. If you wanted to change different voices, you're welcome to do that. As an example, here's Spirited Sophie.
Hey there, here's how I sound. Hope you like it. The right voice brings ab.
I'm going to stick with Georgia. And I'm going to show you how you can take this video. So what we've done is we've added in the script, we've got the video, and we've got her voice. But there's some other cool options that you can use in the editor here. One of them is adding text to the video. And I want you to know that you do not have to be an expert in this, but there's some really cool, simple stuff. You can use this video. You can give this video to your staff, have somebody on your team set these up. These are set them up one time and use them over and over again. So you never have to repeat yourself on the same thing. So I can click on text and I can add a title. And I might just call this So I'm going to call it a GI map tutorial, and I'm going to put that in the top right corner because you know what? I've got a lot of white space there and I like it, but I'm a bit weird when it comes to fonts, and I love Montserrat. It's my favorite. There we go. Montserrat regular. Then I'm going to go here and I'm going to click on element and I'm going to grab one of these shapes. Now that might not be your brand colors. So in order to change the color of that box, you're just going to go up here. And if you have your hex code, so I have a hex code that I used to use for all my branding. It's a good color, good 16 CACC. And then as you can see here, I need to move this layer backwards. And there I've got my GI map tutorial. If I wanted to change the color of the font, I can just go here and maybe I'd throw that in white. But I kind of like the black for this. So I'm going to stick with it. So now I've got the title on there, GI map tutorial, and I could just let it render like that. Or if I really wanted to be creative, I could add some more things into the tutorial. I think because this is a short one and we're really just walking through it in some steps, we can give it a try and see what we get. So what you're going to want to do is click on submit. Well, actually, let me give you one more thing here. If you wanted to upload perhaps your logo, let me find a good logo here that I could use. This is a good one. I could grab my logo and I could make sure that all of my videos that I do are branded. I think that's really smart to do. And I'm going to choose a logo that is either white or black. And I'm going to put it in this spot here. If I really wanted to put something behind it, I could, but I like it like that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on submit. I could preview it, but it's not going to show me her actually with lips moving around. I'm going to click submit. I'm going to title it GI map tutorial. And then I'm going to make sure the HeyGen watermark is off. Okay. MP4, everything else is fine. I'm going to click submit. Let it load up. Do not click out of it while it's doing this. This is important. And it's going to take, I'm going to tell you about 5 minutes for this to render. But I think we should have our other AI image to avatar video created now once this one loads up. Okay, so we're going to dive back in and see what these videos look like. So this is the one where I took a picture of myself and added in somebody else's voice and 60 seconds worth of copy. Let's see.
How to use the GI map stool test. In under 60 seconds, open your kit and lay everything out. Put on gloves and set up the collection tray or paper hammock over your toilet. Do your business. Don't let stool touch the water or mix with urine. Open the vial with pink liquid. Don't dump it out. Use the scoop in the lid to collect 3 to 5 small bits from different parts of your stool.
I mean, it's not bad. I think it would be really good if it was like a welcome to the practice. We're so happy you're here. Here's what you need to know. I think that would do really well with that particular type of video. And I would almost introduce her as This is your AI assistant, Anna, wanting to welcome you to the practice. I would do something like that. Let's look at this one here, and then I'll walk you through some other opportunities.
How to select your GI map stool. Sample. The GI map test helps detect imbalances in your gut like bacteria, yeast, parasites, and inflammation. Follow these simple steps for an accurate sample. Before you start, don't collect during your period. Wait 2 weeks after antibiotics unless told otherwise. Avoid probiotics, alcohol, and enzymes for 24 hours. Don't mix stool with urine or toilet water. Plan to ship the same day, monthers only. Step 1, prep open your kit. Write your name, DOB, and date on the vial. Put on the gloves.
So because she's reading the script word for word, I need to go back now, and I realized that there's two things that she missed. The way she said sample was a bit strange. I'm going to retype it and see if that does anything. But also here, Mon to Thurs only. She doesn't know what that means. So I'm going to make sure, write your name, DOB, date of birth. I'm going to write it all out for her. I think there's nothing else that we missed. And we can just give it a quick preview. Say hi, folks. It's amazing, but you do have to play around with it a little bit.
Collecting your GI map stool sample. The GI map test helps detect imbalances in your gut like bacteria, yeast, parasites, and inflammation. Follow these simple steps for an accurate sample. Before you start, don't collect during your period. Wait 2 weeks after antibiotics, unless told otherwise. Avoid probiotics, alcohol, and enzymes for 24 hours. Don't mix stool with urine or toilet water. Plan to ship the same day, Monday to Thursday only.
So I've effectively fixed all of the issues that I felt like she had mispronounced. And what I did is I just added a semicolon to the end of sample, and that indicated that it was the end of a sentence, and that did a better job for her. So she's going to rework that. So guys, I want to walk you through how to use the templates that HeyGen already has to be able to set up quality branded slides that you can use for presentations within your clinic. You could have these playing on a video. You could have these as explainer videos. They've got a medical and healthcare, so let's work off of that one. And we're going to use AI Studio. So I'm going to click on that. We're going to let it load up. Now, what I've noticed by looking here is the amount of slides that they have in this presentation. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 slides. So what I'm going to do is take you over to ChatGPT, where I've asked it to create me a script for an explainer video that walks through what functional medicine is. There are 7 slides, and each slide should have 150 to 200 characters. So what is functional medicine? I don't want it to say slide 1. I'm just going to copy this, and I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to go to the script, and I'm just going to drop it in there. And then I'm going to go back and I'm going to copy each one. There's 7. Now, the reason why I'm doing this is I could actually use the AI tool that they have inside here, but I've tested it and I'm not in love with it. Now, my ChatGPT knows me really well. I've trained it and it speaks functional medicine speak all day, every day. So I wanted to make sure I used it for this particular exercise. You can play around with the internal AI that HeyGen has, and you can do it up here, the GPT script writer. I can do a better job with my ChatGPT. Now I pay for ChatGPT. I don't know if that makes a difference, and I use 4.0. I feel like it's currently the best one for writing for me. You could also use Claude, which again does well. Now, like anything with software, sometimes you just have to reload it. Hopefully we didn't lose anything that we put in. No, we didn't. Personalized care. I think I'm right here. Paste that in. Let me just grab it again. Oh, it's already there. I'm a little too fast for this. Story of my life. I do everything really quick. Hopefully you guys get a sense of what this can look like for you. I mean, this isn't taking us but 5 minutes to create a style that we're gonna like for all of our videos. And then let's see what else we can do to make sure that the changes to the actual slides are going to go along with our copy here. So we've given it all of the scripts that we want. And then here I'm going to put functional medicine for root cause healing. I'm going to move it up a bit. Let me see what it'll let me do. And I don't like the, let me just bring the size down a little bit. All right, let's give it a little test before going through and changing all of the look of the slides.
It is functional medicine. Functional medicine finds and treats the root cause of illness, so you feel better, longer, not just temporarily managed with meds. Why it's different. Unlike conventional care,
I'm gonna get rid of that. I'm gonna get rid of that.
we don't ask what drug, we ask why is this happening and what's the real cause behind your symptoms. Whole body healing.
Gonna get rid of that. Then I'm gonna write whole body healing, not symptom management. Okay.
We treat the whole person, not just a diagnosis. Your gut, hormones, stress, sleep, and lifestyle all work together, and we address it all. Personalized care.
Okay. Now, what would I put here for this image? I would probably see if I could add in an image of my own. So let's say I had a picture of my clinic. Maybe it's the outdoor of a clinic. So let's just go over to Google and ask Google for, I'm going to click on images and I'm just going to grab here. Not my favorite picture, but just for purposes of this, I'm going to save the image. Now, don't do this at home, folks, if it's not your image to use, but we can click on asset and you can upload an image. There we go. It's not their best image, but it's good enough. Let's go.
One size fits all doesn't work. Your plan is tailored to your body, your history, and your goals. It's medicine made for you. Data-driven testing.
Well, what would I put here? Functional lab testing for real data. Or maybe I might say for comprehensive data. Just going to move it up, get rid of this. You could also get rid of this. And you could make her bigger. Okay.
We use advanced labs to uncover what's really going on, like hidden inflammation, nutrient gaps, gut imbalances, or hormone disruption. A team approach.
I'm just going to put in here advanced testing. I'm going to put root cause healing and put lifestyle and nutrition. And then I'm going to put, this is kind of the functional medicine wheel here. I'm going to put personalized care, team approach, results driven. Okay.
Not alone. We partner with you to make changes that stick through coaching.
Sorry, I'm going to make this longer.
Through coaching, education, and support every step of the way. Ready for real answers? If you're tired of Band-Aid fixes and want to feel truly
If you do a no charge consult, so book a no charge, book a discovery call. And let's see what's really going on with you and discuss how we can help. And then I would get rid of the supplements and I would put something like, maybe here I would put a picture of yourself as the practitioner. If you have a team photo, this is actually an AI picture of myself that I did in a different tutorial. So that would be fun. If you guys haven't watched my how to do an entire photo shoot using AI, this would be a good opportunity. So you can actually add yourself in. Probably bring her to the front. Maybe you want to do a little something like this where you want to have a frame. What have we got here? So here it could be, well, we're going to put a picture of me, but it could be getting started picture as well. There we go. Book a call with our team. I might even do an element. I might even look for an element here that is like an arrow. There we go. And then I might just change it to my hex color for my company. Right? Book a discovery call. I'm going to put it right here.
well. This is your invitation to try functional medicine. Let's get to the root.
Let's submit it. I think I'm really excited about this. I want to make sure I have the watermark off, and I'm going to put this here, functional medicine. And submit it. Okay, so by the magic of the internet, in about 5 minutes, we now have this functional medicine, almost a sales-based video that could also be informational, that goes out to anybody requesting information. It could be live on a website. Okay, so we've had this render. It's taken a few minutes. I'm not sure if I like what we've got here because I had deleted some of those things. So let's see how this all worked out. If we need to make any
What is
edits.
functional medicine? Functional medicine finds and treats the root cause of illness, so you feel better, longer, not just temporarily managed with meds. Why it's different. Unlike conventional care, we don't ask what drug, we ask why is this happening and what's the real cause behind your symptoms. Whole body healing. We treat the whole person, not just a diagnosis. Your gut, hormones, stress, sleep, and lifestyle all work together, and we address it all. Personalized care. One size fits all doesn't work. Your plan is tailored to your body, your history, and your goals. It's medicine made for you. Data-driven testing. We use advanced labs to uncover what's really going on, like hidden inflammation, nutrient gaps, gut imbalances, or hormone disruption. A team approach. You're not alone. We partner with you to make changes that stick through coaching, education, and support every step of the way. Ready for real answers? If you're tired of Band-Aid fixes and want to feel truly well, this is your invitation to try functional medicine. Let's get to the root.
It took less than 5 minutes to create that. It's an educational video. It's a template. You could be playing that in your office. You could, as I said before, you can be putting that on your website. You can be using these videos to email out to people. So you could host them on a tool like YouTube and be emailing them out to people in an automation. Welcome to the practice, how to onboard them, give it to them for step-by-step tutorials on anything. This one tool, I've showed you 3 different ways to play around with it. I want you to dive right in and give it a whirl. In the next video, I'm going to put together one on how you can create your own AI avatar and use your own voice. That one will take a little bit more work from you, but if you could clone yourself, how cool would that be? So stay tuned for that.